Well, good morning and happy Tuesday. Just before we pass our introductory slide here, I just want to point out a couple more things about our Progress Pride flag. The chevrons or the arrows to the left, as I said before, point to the right to indicate that we are making progress, but they are still located on the left because we acknowledge that there's still a lot of work to do. The black and the brown represent our marginalized people of color. The blue, pink, and white are from the transgender community, and also about representing them and the marginalization that has taken place as well. So together, our pride flag, as the first slide, our first slide every day shows, it is about people and respecting people and welcoming everyone into our school community. And today is Tuesday, June 22nd, the day one on our school calendar, and you will notice the last day one of the school year. Will you please join me for our national anthem?
Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all of us command. Car ton bras est porté les il s'est porté la croix. Ton histoire est une épopée des plus brillants exploits. Valky Poland, glorious and free. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard stand on guard for thee.
Good morning. My name is Mr. Romano, and I am the new principal coming in next year following the wonderful and amazing Mr. Rinaldi Ross, who I've known for quite a long time and have the pleasure of following. And I get to also do the quote reading for today, June 22nd. Storms make trees take deeper root by Claude McDonald. You have the will to survive. You have the capability to withstand hardships and heartaches. You know that when someone betrays you or a tragedy happens in your life, you feel lost and sad, but you also feel determined not to let the events destroy you. There's a powerful spirit inside you, a will to live and grow. That's what makes it possible for you to become stronger, even in emotional storms. And I'm sure many of you have gone through storms this year, and you've survived, and we have 1 week to go. Once again, thank you for I'm looking forward to being a part of the school community. I heard a lot of wonderful things from Mr. Rinaldi Ross, and I wish Mr. Rinaldi Ross a retirement, and I'll see you all soon. Take care.
Thank you. Thank you. Well, thank you very much, Mr. Romano. Glad you could stop in for a quick visit, and we'll see much more of Mr. Romano. He is a fantastic person, a person I would choose to leave our wonderful school in great hands with, So you are going to get to know and love Mr. Romano. So glad he is coming here. So in our Healthy Schools and Healthy Homes corner yesterday, we talked about the provinces to start out with, and Prince Edward Island, and we started with Labrador and PEI, Nova Scotia and New Brunswick, Quebec, Ontario. From there you'll see Manitoba, Saskatchewan, Alberta, BC. And then, as I said, we have the Yukon Territories, Northwest Territories, and Nunavut up top. So yesterday in British Columbia, we said, hey, do some self-reflection. Think about what you have gone through and what you have done so far in your great little lives. And what advice would you give your younger self if you could look back and say, yeah, maybe we might do that a little bit differently? Well, today up in the Yukon Territories, out west and up north, we are talking about goals, and setting goals. Might be time to start thinking about what it is we're going to do next year. And today we're thinking about SMART goals, SMART, and the S standing for specific. So making a goal that is really, really specific, and M being measurable so that we can measure whether we accomplish it or not. A is achievable. We want to make sure it's within our reach. Not too low, but not too high either. And the R is for relevant. Is it relevant to what we're doing? And it's something of importance, and that'll make sure we get it done. And time-based, we want to put a time limit on it and say, hey, we're going to accomplish this or these, and we're going to do it before this date. So use SMART to break down your goals. Create a short-term goal that can help you reach a milestone on the path to a bigger goal or the journey to bettering yourself. Create a goal for the next 2 months using SMART goals to plan. Great idea. I always used to say to my kids, how do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. And that one bite is setting a goal, in accomplishing it, moving on to the next part and the next part and the next part. No deference to elephants. We love elephants. But how do you do a large task? You break it into smaller ones, set goals, and accomplish them one at a time. Well, we have our next mission in creating conservationists here at DM Eagle. And it was an unusual one. When I opened it today, I thought, wow, I've never thought of protecting our pollinators, our bees around us. So putting away your masks and shields, you can be superheroes, and you can help our bees. What makes these creatures superheroes? It's the super important role that they play in our ecosystem. So our Earth Rangers and yourselves to the rescue. And we're going to talk about their habitats in a video and see how they pollinate and how important they are to us and how we can help protect them.
In a land of flowers, fruits, and happiness, where apples are crunchy, strawberries are sweet, and watermelons are juicy, there roams an unlikely team of superheroes who do more than we humans could ever imagine: bees. These amazing creatures need to live in areas with lots of flowering plants so they can find pollen and nectar to eat. But sadly, pollinators are losing their homes and their search for food is getting harder. That's why this season, bees need you to be the superheroes keeping them strong and healthy so they can do what they do best: pollinate. Without these tiny champions and their amazing pollinating powers, the world we live in could be a very different place. Forget about your favorite foods, because if these mighty creatures aren't around to pollinate, those tasty treats you enjoy so much may be harder to find. Do you have what it takes to help our pollinators? If so, accept your mission to protect a pollinator today. Pollinator Power. Get planting now.
Well, we are eagles, and we show empathy, acceptance, generosity, love, education, and support. And we've been looking at, or last week we looked at different ways of doing that and doing the right thing. Well, as I said, I'm going to continue these last few days and indulging in kind of talking about my lessons that I've learned and Mr. Rinaldi Ross's lessons, passing them on, words of wisdom. You'll see Scooby-Doo doing something very important there, laughing. So yesterday we talked about having 2 ears and 1 mouth and using our ears to listen more than our 1 mouth. Today I'm saying that laughter is a very important part of life, and here's a short video on why laughter is so important.
Twain once said, "Humanity has unquestionably one really effective weapon: laughter. Power, money, persuasion, supplication, persecution, these can lift at a colossal humbug, push it a little, weaken it a little, century by century, but only laughter can blow it to rags and atoms at a blast. Against the assault of laughter, nothing can stand." Twain was right, except he forgot to mention laughter's ability to profoundly affect our health. Laughter is the best medicine for many scientifically proven reasons. Laughter is one of the best stress relievers. A good bout of laughter can keep the muscles in your entire body relaxed for up to 45 minutes. Now imagine cracking a few good jokes all day long. You'll never have a crick in your neck or an aching back again. Dr. Gulshan Sethi, a doctor of cardiosurgery at Tucson Medical Center, says that laughter is like internal jogging. It tones all the internal organs and strengthens the abdominals without ever doing a single sit-up. Laughter induces better social relations. The contagious nature of a smile or a good laugh help us to connect with others, leading to friendships and even romantic closeness. In fact, couples who laugh together are more likely to stay married longer. People who have enduring relationships have also proven to outlive those who have few friends and are unmarried. Laughter boosts our body's immune response. Studies have found that laughing at a funny movie or finding humor in a stressful situation helps to increase the production of natural killer cells, white blood cells that attack cancer, colds, and foreign bacteria. Laughter combats depression. When we laugh, our bodies dump a bunch of good neuropeptides into our bloodstream, including oxytocin and dopamine. Laughter reduces physical pain. Perceived pain levels in participants of many different studies are lowered when they laugh. Life may cause us pain here and there, but laughter helps us deal with it better. Finally, laughter is a measurable trait found to be higher in those who are more resilient. If you want to find a successful person who can take the punches of life just as easily as the accolades, you'll find someone who laughs a lot. Laughter builds character and lessens rigidity. Mark Twain was a smart man. That's why he also said, "Those that respect the law and love sausage should watch neither being made." Made you laugh?
Well, continuing on with the theme of laughter, we have Maya from Mrs. McNeil's and Mrs. Dresser's classroom, asking, "Why was the dog mad at the car?" Because the car took the dog's barking spots. Thank you, Maya, for sending that one in. We also have Alden, who asks, "How many tickles does it take to make an octopus laugh?" 10 tickles or tentacles. Thank you very much, Alden. Funny, and thank you for helping us laugh and keep healthy. Well, those are all of our announcements for today. As Mr. Romano was saying, storms make trees take deeper root. Today, we'll recognize how strong we really are, and we wish everyone a terrific Tuesday.